Hi, this is a reading for the air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, for March the 13th, 2019. Energy is fluid, time is an illusion. So whenever you watch this, it does not have to be on this date. It should resonate for whatever's going on in your life at the time that you watch it. What else do I need to mention? If I say he or she, their gender roles, I don't have cards here that would make me say he or she, but generally if I do say that in the reading, it can go either way. Vice versa, this may not resonate for everybody. Take what you need and throw the rest out. It will cover the aspects of your head space, your heart space, and your desired outcome. This spread is a spread of my own creation. I separate the major from the minor cards. The major cards are, universal energies. The minor cards are the nuts and bolts, the details to the story. And then I add the majors on top to tie the entire energies together, to tie the whole story together, but to tie your head space to your heart space, energy and your heart space to your desired outcome and what you desire to actually take place. I also do this spread in a past, present, and future, but this is a little bit different as far as what the intention is. This is specifically to how you feel. I also pull 4 oracle cards from 3 different decks, and I've already done the reading research on the oracle cards. They tie in very nicely to the cards that I have laid out here. Let's get started. So your top line, your headspace, you've got 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 4 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles talks about balance, fairness, equal give and take. There's also, I know other readers, one of my favorite readers, she actually calls it the man down card. It's like somebody being charitable to the peasants. Somebody that's not necessarily, or there may be a situation you're dealing with that has not really been reciprocal, where you may have been giving more time and attention than was being reciprocated back to you. The 8 of Wands energy could talk about travel, wanting to hear from somebody, wanting to get some fast incoming communication. But the Wands, it's action, but it's fast moving action, it's passionate action, it's usually communication and or travel. The 4 of Swords speaks to having to take a mental timeout after heartbreak. It usually, this falls after the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak. The 4 of Swords is taking the time out to heal, taking the time to clear your mind and sort out the mishmash of recent events, right? So going into your heart space, in the center of the read is the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is victory. Victory after doing some hard work. You've got the 2 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. So the 2 of Cups is an offer, wanting an offer of equal and balanced cups. My cup is full, your cup is full. Let's pour into each other's cups, right? We've got it tied to the Magician. The Magician is the master manifester. He is tied to the 6 of Pentacles, the balance that you're looking for to come in with this offer. You've been manifesting or trying to manifest this exact thing, something, a very balanced relationship, something where, the other person is reciprocating the same kind of energy so that you can get the victory. You're trying to manifest this victory. The 4 of Cups is unrequited love or being disappointed in a love situation. This is, in some cases, this card shows like the hand of God holding out this cup and you don't see it because you're too focused on the 3 cups in front of you. This one, this guy just looks really disappointed. This is, these, what's in his cups don't really make him that happy. So you know, you might be unsatisfied with your current emotional state. And it's tied to the Devil card. So the Victory, this fast-moving energy that's coming towards you. There's a lot of fire on the board. There's fire, there's earth, there's water. Fire is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Earth is Virgo, Leo, Capricorn. Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And the Devil energy is codependency, could be addiction, speaks to feeling bound and trapped. And maybe you need to take some time out to get that. Let me first, I wrote notes too. Okay, right off the bat, I want to mention that you've got 4 cards, 2 6 cards, and 2 cards. So 4 4 4, 6 6, 6 6, and 22. 4 4 4 calls for you to stop worrying. Be harmonious with the elements. The 4 it represents the elements: earth, fire, water, air. And it's also a solid foundation. 66 talks about concrete stability, talks about the family, it talks about love and service. It is asking you to stay focused. 22 is faith and courage. It's unlimited potential and finding balance. So that ties into wanting a balanced situation, or trying to manifest a balanced situation, because these 2 4s are together. This 6 is, yeah. So you might be dealing with some kind of addiction, some kind of codependency, drink too much, smoke too much. I mean, we could be addicted to all kinds of things. You could be codependent on a situation. You might feel bound and tied to it. You're not. It's all in your mind. I mean, if you look at this picture, you see a scary devil way over there in the corner, and these 2 are sitting over here freaked out, but he's on the other side of the room. What you scared of? What are you afraid of? You know, literally it's in your mind. Like you can have the victory, but you got to get out of your head. Your desired outcome, you've got the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles that are tied to Temperance and the Death card. So the Temperance card is talking about being patient, having patience, as the universe is working out the balance. Like this, there's a whole theme here of balance, right? This angel here has 2 cups, again, 2 cups that she's balancing, and she's trying to balance out the scales to make things fair. This also, it speaks to divine timing. Nothing happens until it's supposed to. So you need to just hang back, just wait, okay? You'd like to have celebration. Could possibly mean you're trying to manifest a reunion of some sort, but this also speaks to, celebrating good times, just tied to victory. I mean, it's crosshaired with victory. So have patience, and you'll get to the victory that you want. The 4 of Pentacles, as it relates to death and tied into the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles is juggling. It's juggling work and home life. Trying to, stay balanced. That's the theme of this reading, right? Balance. The 4 of Pentacles is, he's selfish. He could be selfish, closed off. He is holding his pentacles close to his chest. He's covering up his chest. He's blocking the door to his heart. He's like, yeah, I'm not even focused on that. I'm just holding on to what's mine. And you'd like to get away from that. The Death card is it's transformation. It's change. It's death to an old way of being. And you'd like to not be that way. You want to move into something that's more balanced. Bottom of the deck for the minor arcana was the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is, you know, she's balanced in her emotions. She knows, she feels quite deeply. But it also talks about romance, family life, your, you know, good health. But the Queen of Cups is somebody who makes everybody feel important. They are, you know, they give you, this person gives you the warm fuzzies, whoever this is, whether it's a person or just a particular energy. Could be Pisces. Then you've got the Sun card, which is the happiest card of the deck. This is a brand new day. Everything is good, is healing. The overall energy of the read is healing, and if I put this in the middle, it's like you're manifesting healing and change by killing off parts of you that are no longer serve you any good, and releasing this devil energy so that you can move forward. Let's go to your oracle cards. The first card is the Hawk Prince, Spirit Communication, Paying Attention. And where's that? 11. Ooh, it's 11 card. The Hawk Prince appears with good news. He flies into your life to alert you that a message is coming to help you manifest your destiny. Manifestation. Expect a phone call, letter, or email conversation that lets you know the next step to take towards your greatest good, or tell you that you've arrived at an important stage along your path. The Hawk Prince is also the ally for the spirit communication, so pay attention when you think you hear something important pop out to you on the radio or TV, or in overhearing the conversations of strangers. Spirit is constantly in dialogue with you. Are you listening? Stay open and expect Spirit to speak to you and show you the way to your prosperity in all aspects of life. This also may speak to, because this is what, an air, this is air sign. Aquarius, this card, the Aquarius card's not out here, but the Star card talks about telepathy and things of that nature. That's what this is. So if you're hearing songs on the radio, or you're catching little things in commercials, or you see something on TV and it says something that like kind of pops out at you, it was meant to. That's the way that Spirit speaks to us, through synchronicities and messages, whether it's through music. I get mine through music, but that's what that's calling you to pay attention to. So the next card is Joy. Fire signs also got this one, so this doesn't surprise me. There's a lot of fire in this too. Joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. And this one is Blessing in Disguise. What appears to be a problem is actually a part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reason behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. And then the last card is Mending. And this card actually is the last card of this particular oracle. It's the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. One of my favorite decks. Forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes of resentments, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and make amends to others. Set yourself free. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of the hurt that is impacting everything you do. Even if you're not aware of it, the energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not always the answer. Closing your heart is not always the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and honest redress. Everyone makes mistakes, especially when you want something very badly. You may come to realize that in chasing after pretty, shiny things, you lost sight of the long-term, sustainable prosperity. Sometimes you make choices that look good at first, but ultimately lead to loss or failure. It's time to forgive yourself and others. Don't blame anyone else. You get to start again, wiser and more mature. The journey to true abundance can be bumpy. Make amends to anyone you may have hurt along the way, especially yourself. Forgive those who may have taken advantage of you. Let go and learn from this. You are now much closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. Heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief strips away our masks and loosens our tight hold on our separateness, where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as part of the larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy, empathy, dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with the greater whole again. Pain and suffering is a part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as your way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved now more than ever by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. One day, you'll look back and know this truth. So whatever you're holding on to, whatever you feel bound to, let it go. Let it go. There's no need. You want to change. You know that, blocking your heart from opportunities, that's not going to fix it. And you want to stop the juggle. You want to stop that. You just want victory. I get it. You just want victory. But part of getting that victory and manifesting it and making it happen, you got to let go of the past shit. Let that shit die away. This thing that's unfulfilling to you, let it go. Let it go. Anyway, I hope this resonates again. It's not meant for everybody. I'm not going to be able to pick up on every single air sign's energy. Take what you need and throw the rest out. I don't know how it folds into your story, but if it does, I would love to hear about it. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Namaste.